Welcome to Upnext 227, your front row seat to the future of motorhomes in the USA. Minibus sparkles from jaw-dropping luxury RVs to never-seen-before upcoming models, we reveal it all. Don't miss out, hit subscribe and let's roll into the future together. You know, every once in a while, something comes along that makes you stop, smile, and think, wow, this is the future. And for me, that moment hit when Mercedes-Benz officially revealed what's coming in 2026 with their brand new motorhome. If you've been following Mercedes for a while, you know they've always had a way of blending luxury and performance into their vehicles. But this time, they've taken that same DNA and stretched it into something that feels less like a motorhome and more like a rolling 5-star hotel that just happens to be able to go off-road. Now let's start with the first thing that catches your eye, the design. You can't talk about a Mercedes without talking about the way it looks. And this new motorhome is stunning. Sleek lines, a bold front grille with that iconic star right in the middle, futuristic LED lighting that gives it a powerful stance, and a body shape that looks aerodynamic but also tough enough to handle the wild outdoors. Compared to past models, it feels like Mercedes went from luxury van to luxury spaceship on wheels. And trust me, when you see it parked next to older versions, the 2026 instantly looks like it's a decade ahead. But of course, looks are only part of the story. What makes this motorhome so exciting is what's under the hood, or maybe I should say, under the floor. Mercedes has stepped into the future with a hybrid engine setup. Now don't worry, I'm not going to throw a bunch of technical jargon at you, because what really matters here is this. You're getting the power you need for long road trips, the efficiency to save on fuel, and the flexibility to explore without being tied down to gas stations every few hours. Imagine being able to quietly cruise into a campsite on electric power, then switch over when you need more range for that cross-country adventure. That's the kind of freedom this hybrid setup gives you. And for those of us who don't just want highways but love to push a little off the beaten path, Mercedes has clearly thought about that too. This isn't just a big, shiny box meant for smooth pavement. The 2026 model is equipped with off-road features that give it some serious capability. Higher ground clearance, an advanced traction system, and reinforced suspension, basically, all the little details that mean you can confidently roll off the asphalt and onto dirt roads, forest trails, or even rocky hillsides. This is where Mercedes really stands apart from past models, because while earlier versions were luxurious, they weren't always rugged. Now you're getting both, in one package. But let's step inside, because honestly, this is where you're going to spend most of your time, and wow, the updates are jaw-dropping. Mercedes didn't just update the interior, they reimagined what a motorhome can feel like. We're talking plush leather seating that feels like it belongs in an S-Class, not an RV. Soft ambient lighting that sets the mood at night. A smart layout that makes every inch of space count, whether it's the foldaway tables, the hidden storage compartments, or the fully equipped kitchen that looks like it was lifted straight out of a modern apartment. And the bedroom, it's not just a sleeping area, it feels like a retreat. Big, cozy bed, huge windows so you can wake up to mountain views or ocean sunsets, and a sound system that wraps you in your favorite music. Even the bathroom feels high-end, with a rainfall showerhead and finishes that wouldn't look out of place in a boutique hotel. Compared to older Mercedes motorhomes, which already had a reputation for comfort, this new one just raises the bar completely. Now, pricing, because I know that's the question sitting in the back of everyone's mind. Of course, Mercedes is Mercedes, so you know this isn't going to be cheap. The word floating around right now is that the starting price will sit higher than previous models, probably pushing well into luxury territory. But when you think about what you're getting, cutting-edge design, hybrid technology, serious off-road chops, and an interior that feels like pure first class, it actually makes sense. And for those who've owned past Mercedes motorhomes, the jump in value here is clear. You're not just buying transportation, you're investing in an experience. What's cool is how this new model stacks up against its predecessors. The older Mercedes motorhomes were already fan favorites, comfortable, reliable, stylish in their own right. But the 2026, it feels like they studied everything customers loved about the old ones, then layered on all the things people wish they had. More luxury, more tech, more efficiency, more capability, and the result is something that feels both familiar and completely new at the same time. What excites me the most, though, is what this motorhome represents for the future of travel. We're moving into an era where adventure doesn't have to mean sacrifice. You don't have to choose between going off-grid and being comfortable, or between saving fuel and having power. Mercedes has shown that you can have it all, wrapped up in one very, very beautiful package. So picture this. It's the summer of 2026. You're behind the wheel of the brand new Mercedes Motorhome. You've got the road stretching out in front of you, mountains rising in the distance, and that soft hum of the hybrid engine quietly carrying you forward. At night, you pull into a secluded spot, pop open the panoramic roof, and watch the stars above from the comfort of your own rolling luxury suite. That's not just travel, that's living. And that's why I think this new Mercedes Motorhome isn't just another model on the market. It's a statement, a promise that the future of adventure is going to be cleaner, smarter, more capable, and a whole lot more comfortable. So yeah, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz Motorhome, it's not just the next step. It's a leap. And I can't wait to see these beauties hitting the roads and trails, turning heads, and making memories. Thanks for watching Upnext 227, where the future of motorhomes hits the road first. Minibus Sparkles, if you enjoyed this reveal, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the next big motorhome drop. Until next time, keep dreaming big and keep rolling forward.